Welcome to another episode here with Queen City Reefs and More. Today is a very special video. We are actually touring Under the Sea today. We are at his new location. For those that have followed along, you'll know that Under the Sea used to be at a very smaller place. Those that haven't, I'll link that link to so you can see what the store used to look like before. But you'll see on this video that we are actually at his new location, which is a lot bigger. There's news here, news for the Queen City Reefers. This is breaking news for the Queen City, so definitely stay tuned. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to enter his store. As you can see, you'll notice that there's actually not only reef-related stuff, but there's actually fresh-related stuff. For those that didn't know and those that are local, you'll know that Matthew used to do nothing but reef-related stuff, but now he's actually dove into the freshwater, and that's exactly what we'll be touring today. Let's walk right in and take a look at what's going on in here. So here, of course, is the entrance of the, whoa, what's going on? I think I entered the wrong location. Tristan,
hey, what's going on, Dennis?
What are you doing?
Welcome to Under the Sea.
Hey, man, let me give you a mic. Perfect person. You know that here, Tristan is a big supporter of Queen City Reefs, which I truly appreciate it. You're gonna have to tell us what's going on here. Let me mic you up real quick.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So for those that are local, you will know who this guy is. This is the man, the legend. This is Tristan from TRSC Aquatics. This guy is a very familiar face across all the shows, across his own business, and you've seen him a lot on my channel for sure. Again, he's a great supporter. So I'm actually happy to be talking to him today, and he'll be giving us a walkthrough of what's going on here.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is the greatest time as any to announce it. Well, TRC is going to be partnering with Under the Sea as one of their exclusive coral suppliers. And one of those things is making sure that the Under the Sea staff is trained on how to take care of corals so that we can pretty much offer that to everyone all across the state. As you guys know, Under the Sea is one of the largest, if not the largest, service provider for tank maintenance services in North Carolina. And as a result, we have a lot of clients asking for corals on a regular basis. One of the things when we moved from the old store to this store is that we needed to build out our coral system in such a way that we're able to provide that. The other thing is that a lot of you may have known already that I'm outgrowing my place, and I need another place to kind of meet with you guys one-on-one professionally and in a different setting and more of a commercial setting here, and that's one of the reasons I'm here. So what we're doing here is currently TRC is building out the entire coral selection here for Under the Sea. We're going to be bringing all of those cool things you see online on the website here in the store and available Tuesday to Sunday throughout the week. Right now, Under the Sea is only open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but right after the holidays, we're going to be open up all week long from Tuesday all the way onto Sunday. And with that, we're going to have a constant supply of fresh-grown aquaculture corals here in the shop at all times and fully stocked. That's the plan moving forward. So this is my new domain. A lot of space, a lot of work, but we've been hard at it. Myself, my coworker Emily, all of the staff here, we're busy preparing for Black Friday. So there's a lot of fish coming in. There's a lot of coral that we're delivering here, getting all set up. And we're going to take a look at those a little bit later on. But yeah, I think it's good as time as any to announce that.
Wow, that is actually a lot of news. This is Queen City here reporting live, breaking news for the Queen City. So everybody that is local around, definitely come check out Under the Sea. Check out their new place, check out everything they're offering. Now it's not only for saltwater, but also freshwater, so we'll be taking a look at that as well. So since you're here, Tristan, at Under the Sea, what does that mean for TRC Aquatics?
Absolutely nothing has changed there. TRC Aquatics, we're still operating as normal online. You guys are going to see us at all of the shows, pretty much all across the United States. So nothing there has changed. You can still place your orders and everything there. Just that all of those folks that are here in the Indian Trail area, you're now able to get those same corals that you see online right here at Under the Sea. And if anything that you see there, you'll be able to order and pick up here. You'll be able to come here and pick them out yourself as well. So that's some of the cool things that we're able to do here in this location.
That is awesome, man. Great news for the Queen City, for real. So show us around. You know, I see that here. If everybody that looked at the store prior to this, there was a very small section of fish and a very small section of corals, but I see here now that that has absolutely expanded by a lot.
Yeah, yeah. So I think one of the coolest things to start with is our water filling station. So one of the things that everyone hates is carrying buckets. So here at Under the Sea, we have the ability to pretty much wheel this out to your car and fill it up right outside.
Oh, wow.
You guys can back up right there, and there's a 100-foot hose, goes all the way out to your car and back it up. Also, we don't have to have you walking around the whole store with a bunch of water. We can have your RODI and your salt water ready to go right out here through the door, right?
Oh man,
so,
that's great thinking right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got to make it easy, right? No one likes to carry buckets, so we do it with hoses. So walking in, first you're going to see our Red Sea, one of our displays here. It holds a lot of our bigger fish. Emily and myself are actually going to be converting this into an entire planted tank, complete with driftwood. We're going to have some of the coolest people in the industry come here and help us out with getting that all set up, so we can't wait to unveil that. So we're going to be turning this into a freshwater planted system, and it's going to match our saltwater coral system with that when you guys see that. So in addition to that, we have, this is pretty much going to be a lot of the saltwater section. So we have all of our fish here. So we're going to have a lot of our clowns, a lot of our beginner stuff on this side here, wrasses, clowns, things of that nature. We like to keep a bunch of different types in stock. One of the things that you guys are going to see later on in this video are where we're going to be offering these clowns already paired with anemones from our Aquaculture Nem system. So that's going to be something cool for everyone to see. And on this side here, we're going to have some of our larger fish, some of our more predatory type fish, triggers, puffers, some of our not so reef safe wrasses and things of that nature. So we're going to have a lot of that stuff in this section. And as you can see, I mean, we've been getting shipments all week long, getting ready for Black Friday. But one of the cool things about these systems is that they're medicated, right? So that was one of the things that we wanted to make sure that everyone knew, is that we do medicate our systems. And the reason that we do that is not doing fish correctly in a retail environment is very difficult. You have a very high turnover of fish. You have a lot of folks buying fish, a lot of folks needing fish. And in an environment where you don't have a lot of space to quarantine and hold them for a very long period of time, we feel like one of the best things we can do is give everyone a jump start on that quarantine process. So all of our systems here are going to be medicated, or they actually are all medicated, except for this one, which holds a lot of our wrasses. What we do in this section here is we run a lot of just regular water at slightly lower salinity, and we treat them with other chemicals that are a lot safer for wrasses and angels, things of that nature. But the other systems are medicated, right? We use different forms of copper, prazi, and quinine sulfate, as well as nitrofurazone, to basically remove the parasites, intestinal, as well as surface parasites that are going to be on the fish. So they come in, they all get dipped, and then they go into our holding systems. And when we start opening up the store from the Tuesday to Friday, these systems are actually going to be split in half. So we want to give everything almost a week or so of being in water at a therapeutic level of copper. It's not that 14 or 20 day that you really want them to be in copper, but it does get rid of a lot of the main things like flukes and all that other stuff that are kind of surface level. And a lot of the times those 7 days is able to break the cycle of ick if they do come in with anything like that. So we're able to just keep them a lot healthier. But these systems are going to be split right down the middle here, right? In two different zones. It's going to be fish that came in the previous week and that are available and ready for sale, meaning that they've gone through roughly that 7-day process of being in copper, as well as the other materials. And then it's going to be new incoming fish, right? Fish that just came in perhaps that day or that week, and they're going to be starting that process. You have the ability to buy both. However, we do recommend that, if you wanted to pre-purchase or pre-buy something, we can hold it here for you at no obligation to you guys. And we'll hold it there for that 7 days. And when it's ready to go, then you'll be able to come and pick it up, right? We definitely want to offer that as something that people can come in, buy their fish, pick it up by the next weekend, and that their fish will be healthy, eating, and ready to go. If there's a problem, we're able to fix that before that happens. So that's kind of one of the best ways we figured out to do retail. As far as retail fish sales are concerned, it's not perfect, but it's a really good way of at least jump-starting that process for anyone that's interested in quarantine fish. One of the other things that we wanted to make sure that everyone knows that we do offer a 7-day guarantee on our fish.
Oh,
right?
wow.
We offer 7 days because that allows us to get a fish in, quarantine it for 7 days, and for you to have it in your systems at home for 7 days to make sure that it's not getting bullied, that nothing pops up and nothing happens to it. But if something does happen to it, simply calling us, saving that body, freezing it, bringing it back here, and allowing us to troubleshoot exactly what's going on with your fish or even your system, it's usually something that we have a discussion about, right? So I'm here on staff, obviously, as a subject matter expert on both the fish and the coral. And Emily, my cohort here, is her subject matter expert for the freshwater and the plant section. And what we're doing is really just trying to work with our customers to find out what's going on in their system, right? And that 7-day guarantee is something that not a lot of folks offer. It's something that we want to offer, and it's something that we're able to do. So we have low prices on the fish, but it's also something that we can offer with that 7-day guarantee. And one of the things when I talked previously about having the 2 systems here, buying a fish with the guarantee, something that just came in, if you wanted to do that, that hasn't been through our process here already, you're able to do that without the guarantee. But if you were willing to wait for those 7 days to let that fish really start eating, swimming, and become tank conditioned, I think that's the word that we like to use here, is tank conditioning it. Just making sure that fish has shipped correctly, that it's eating correctly, that it is swimming, that it's like showing off like this beautiful Iliadis over here.
Yeah, man, I keep eyeballing that
whenever
one right there.
Whenever they're doing that type of thing, we like that. You know, we like them to be able to do that. And being here on staff, we're able to keep up a lot better with the trends that are going on right now in the fish keeping community, both for quarantining as well as keeping these fish long term, right? So we're huge supporters of Humble Fish forums. Myself and Emily, we're constantly on those forums, learning about new ways to treat the fish. And in this environment, we're allowed to and able to try some of those treatments to see whether or not they work. And one of the things that we found is tank conditioning these fish, running them at a slightly lower salinity, and treating them proactively with things like, Fix-Ic, and cupramine or copper safe is really a great preventative from it ever really picking up, and from a lot of those other surface type parasites from attaching to the fish or staying there long term. So we're able to treat them. We actually have a chart that I'm going to show you guys in a few seconds of how to identify some of these fish, and it's something that we've been training our staff of how to use it, but as also how to triage when a customer comes in with a possibly sick fish or an issue in their tank. We're able to show them this chart and say, hey, can you visually tell us what it looks like so that we can make sure we give you the right medication. So hang tight for 1 second, I'll show you what that chart looks like. All right, so this is the chart that we like to show our customers when they come in. This is a tell me what's wrong. What can you see is going on this fish? If you don't have a photo, if you don't have a picture or something like that, or a video, we do encourage our customers to do that, right? If you can, show us exactly what's going on with your fish. Take a video, take a photo, something clear with your white lights on so that we can actually see what's going on in your tank. And if you're one of our service customers, make sure you alert our tech when he gets there that you think something is going on with the fish so that they can actually use it. But this is what we like to use here. It also tells us what treatments are going to work effectively for any particular disease. And here in the store, we've tried a lot of these treatments and they work really great, right? So we try to keep all of this stuff here in stock and on hand as well, so that if we do identify what's wrong, we're able to get you exactly what you need in order to treat that particular issue. With our staff being trained on how to work with corals, if we need to, we'll let you know whether or not that treatment is going to be coral safe or not. And if not, we have some other options for you to be able to treat your fish, right? So as I mentioned before, our 7-day guarantee, but as well as our split fish system that allows us to kind of just have a constant rotating amount of fish in here, offer you guys the best quality product and healthiest fish that we can.
All right, so I'm gonna take a little stroll around the whole area here and show, how much larger this area really is. And we poke around right here, and as you can see, there's even more. So anyone in the area that has kids and you want to come shopping, especially for Black Friday, and you have kids that that you want for them to have some entertainment, this is exactly where I would recommend, or your spouse. My wife always comes and sits down right here while I shop around the store. So,
yeah. As you guys know, wife acceptance factor is a huge deal for anyone that's in the hobby here. A husband acceptance factor as well. So, you know, providing a place for kids or anyone else to sit and just relax, take a load off, or even to have a frank discussion about what's going on with your system. A lot of the times that happens over here. So we get to sit down, talk through what's going on with your system. Right? Yeah, therapy. Mostly a lot of planning as well, right? Yeah. So, you know, here at Under the Sea, we do a lot of custom builds as well. So we kind of want to make sure that folks are able to visualize what kind of fish they can have, what size a tank might be, what their actual goal and plan is. And from there, we can make decisions about what size tank you need to have, what kind of filtration you need to have. And it's a lot easier to do that sitting than it is standing. But a lot of times we end up kind of floating around the store as well, just showcasing what's going on within the rest of the store, right? As far as what kind of corals you can keep and stuff of that nature. When that happens, we're floating around, kind of just showing off what's possible in your own home aquarium, right? Or what kind of service you need as well, moving forward after that initial install.
That's awesome. Do you want to take us around and show us the rest of the store?
Yeah, for sure. So over here, going to be a lot of our dry goods area. Okay. A lot of consultations used to happen here. Right now, we're just we're using that for some storage right now as we continue to build out the rest of the store. So we're going to have a lot of our dry goods on this side. Here, we're going to have a lot of our inverts. Okay, our shrimp, easy to catch. These guys just pop off. Choose what fish you want. I'll pop them back on. A really cool system to get those inverts there. Your shrimp. This is our bagging station and testing station. So this is where we'll bag and test your water as well. You guys can kind of hang out here. We have some chairs for you to sit if it's kind of a busy day. But really, this is where all the bagging and fish system happen. This is the beginning of the coral system here, as well as some more dry goods. All right, this is our Euphilia tank, getting packed out for all of Black Friday. So a really wide range of hammers, torches, ganies, frog spawn, things of that nature. And if you notice, every system has a different sump combo, skimmer combo. These are all things that we use and install in our systems. We like to sell what we use, but this also allows us to see how some of these things perform, right? So each system has a different sump combo return pump setup. This is our LPS section. So this is going to be a lot of our larger LPS, Indos, Acanthos, Lobos, Symphilias, things of that nature. This is our Aquaculture Nem system. Every Nem in this system has been aquacultured. And what we do here is we actually train fish, train clowns how to be friends with Nems, all right? So what we'll do is that we'll place a basket in here, we'll place a customer's Nem that they choose, we'll put the 2 clowns that they choose from our clown system over there in here in this tank. We'll allow those clowns to become familiarized with that anemone, recognize it as a home and their safe place. And when our customers pick up that clown and anemone combo, it'll already know that it needs to host that Nem. So we pick out a Nem, pick out a pair of clowns.
How many of us have we bought a clownfish and a Nem, and then the clownfish will be in one corner while the Nem is in the opposite corner?
Yeah, yeah. Or they choose to, I don't know, host a shell or a power head, right? So that happens quite a bit. Again, this is going to be some sand. This is our food, all of our frozen food. So we have pretty much everyone here represented, from LRS, Refrenzy, rods, you know, San Francisco Bay, brine shrimp. So that's all of that stuff that happens there. This is some of our Reef Nutrition, a lot of our copepods, phytoplankton, right? We'll have those live worms we'll have in there as well for feeding axolotls, for those of you who have axolotls. Finding really good worms that are not from a bait shop or Walmart's kind of tough, so we have them here on hand. Moving on, we're going to have another system here. This is going to be a lot of our sticks. This is going to be completely decked out. It's been kind of a crazy weekend, so pre-Black Friday sales. A lot of our sticks are going to be here, sticks and some of the larger LPS. And on this side, we're going to be having a lot of our Zoas, low light low-light corals, Fabius, Favites, chalices, mushrooms, and things of that nature. Yep.
And we're at the freshwater side now.
Yeah, now we're in the freshwater side. Again, some more dry goods over here, mostly freshwater geared towards. We just got in a brand new shipment of a bunch of freshwater fish, as well as plants, and this is going to be their domain, or this is their domain rather. So we have them separated by species, if they're friendly or not. Sometimes we'll have them housed together. Everything from, you know, giant betas to gouramis, discus, angelfish. We try to bring in fish from different parts of the world every week. So we have a lot of Vietnam, Czech Republic, Jakarta, Bali. We'll have a lot of Colombia, South America, Africa. So we try to bring in fish from all over the world, just to give folks a different opportunity to see and appreciate and get those fish. We work with some of the best breeders and suppliers in the industry, so makes things easy for us to get a lot of cool fish. Here is our plant section, where we'll have a lot of plants that are in. Currently where we're standing is going to be 2 new plant systems, kind of laid out more of a display. So 2 of them on this side, 2 of them on that side as well. We're just mapping it all out right now. But the idea here is that we're going to have a lot of walk-around tanks where you're able to see those plants, see how they look in a system, and a lot of our rescue fish and stuff, they're going to go in there and kind of hang out, give it some visual appeal. And again, we're going to have some of the best people in the business come down here and help us get those planted out, and also give us some education on keeping those plants, and we're going to transfer that education to our customers.
That is awesome, man. This is a really good looking store, huge store. It has been a great pleasure talking to you, Tristan. I truly appreciate it. You walking me around and giving me a tour. Normally, I'll just walk around the store and record. So, you're the man for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I just relish the opportunity to meet more of you guys. Being a business owner, store owner, even working here at Under the Sea, I am still very much a hobbyist, and all of you fish people are my friends. So, as a grown-up, it's hard to make friends. So all of my fish people are my friends. And just having a place where we can all hang out, be more comfortable, and still have an ability to talk shop, it's really cool to be able to have that opportunity. So, I'm excited about this venture. There's a lot of stuff that we still have to get done. We're still building, we're still improving everything as we go. And, I'm really excited to be part of this journey with Matt and Brad. And, looking forward to being the best fish store here in the area. So definitely stop on down here, check us out online. You guys can hit us up for things like maintenance or services. Certainly like and subscribe. Hit a like in this video, subscribe to Queen City Reef some more. Dennis is cool people, always bringing the hottest news here in the town. So definitely support him. Support us at TRC Aquatics, and definitely stop by on our Black Friday sale. Let's just put it this way. For our Black Friday sale, we're going to have an entire tank of nothing but $10 corals. Right?
Whoa.
We're going to have an entire tank of nothing but $20 hammers. Okay, so it's definitely worth your time to stop by. Our NEMs are going to be discounted as well. We're going to have a ton of fish in stock. We're getting shipments almost daily this week. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys on Black Friday. But like I said, this is the new Under the Sea, and we're looking forward to having you guys stop by.
Well, thank you so much. Guys, don't forget to like this video, hit that like button, leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'll definitely be more than happy, or Tristan will be on the comments trying to answer any of them. And make sure you're subscribed if you're not already subscribed. So I'll catch y'all on the next one.